and happy Easter. Let's go.
Oh, there you are. Welcome. Come on in. Don't be shy.
And there you are. Welcome. Come on in. Don't be shy, guys. Don't be shy. Come on in. Good to see everybody. And happy Easter for everybody who is celebrating today. And just thought I'd jump on here and resume, continue Orville Nation activities. And I hope everybody has had a great weekend. And I'm wondering if you guys can hear me okay. I am using a backup. Hold on a second. Let me just check one thing here. Okay. I am using a backup. Okay, yeah, it looks like you guys can hear me decent enough. All right. Thank you, Mom Bean. It's sorry to hear it's raining again there. I guess you guys are getting a lot of rain. I love thunderstorms. Of course, you have to be, you got to be prepared. But um, good to see everybody. I hope everybody had a wonderful weekend. Is having a wonderful day. It has had a wonderful day in some places, and it's good to see you. See who's in here. Orville's in here. Our Cape Canaveral buff, John the Beagle Dad. Happy Easter, John. Good to see you. Good to see you, my friend. Good to see you, Johnny. Hope you're having a great time today. And yeah, there's Mommy talking about her thunderstorms, and John says, "Don't worry, you can laugh at our hurricanes." All right, having lots of. You guys are going to see me going off and on with the lights here. Getting back in the saddle means taking care of all the little tech issues. So I loathe tornadoes. Living in tornado. Oh, tornadoes. Yeah, tornadoes are. That's a whole different story. I had to hit the live button. Restful got a lot of walking done. Oh, good. And I assume that John might have been doing some of that. I think it was John, right? Who had been doing some of his meditations on those walks, right? I think that's what you said the other day. And excuse me, guys, I have some allergies, so forgive me. Hello, Captain Fandom Nerd. Good to see you, my friend. Happy Easter to you. And good to see Captain Fandom Nerd. And happy Easter, Tavarich. Good to see you, my friend. Good to see you. Thank you for jumping in here. Happy Easter to you too. And I figured today, well, I was going to jump on anyway, but I figured like the whole Latchkuuum thing is very egg-like. So, we just had to do a Latchkuuum. What can I say? We had to do a Latchkuuum. Um, yeah, call it zoning out. Gotcha. Well, I hope you had a good zone out today, my friend. And speaking about eggs, this is actually a dragon's egg. You guys have told you guys this before. This is actually a dragon's egg from Game of Thrones. It's not an actual Latchkuuum because there's no place to buy an actual Latchkuuum. I've had a couple of people. I don't have 3D printer myself, but all those people who have 3D printers and they're sitting around twiddling their thumbs, make a Latchkuuum, guys. You know what? I just decided. I just decided this. I'll probably go ahead and make a Latchkuuum out of like paper mache or something. I'm just gonna make one. Just gonna make one. Although I gotta say I like this. The only problem with this is that it's very bottom heavy. So if you can start throwing it around like this, you could miscalculate. It's not like a football, right? And rugby. Yeah. Um, well, maybe we should get some rugby players on here. Oh, those rugby players are all at all those rugby players are fun guys. They're always spiking their Gatorade there, or just plain drinking beer before the game. And hello, John DeMarco. John DeMarco goes out for a deep pass. Good to see you, John. John and all his Luminites. Mr. DeMarco, Dragon's Egg. That's going to make one hell of an omelet. It will. Let's see. Can I crack it open? No, that's not going to happen. It's not going to happen today. It's pretty solid. You could hurt somebody with this. It's pretty solid. And everybody's saying hello to Mr. DeMarco and all his Luminites. And there is my evil Vulcan friend. My evil Vulcan friend, Philip Gaming. Live long and prosper on your evil planet, on your mischievous planet of Metalis Prime. Good to see you, Philip. Actor Philip Gaming. And of course, Philip could probably tell us if we twist his arm. I'm just kidding. He won't tell us. He's never told him. He's never said anything. He's never said anything about his filming Orville episodes until it's all done and it's over and done with. And very over and done with. Like like it's coming up. And good to see you, my friend. Good to see you. And oh, hey, John Burns, good to see you, my friend. People are loving your Monday Dark Matter rewatch. Oh, good to see you, my friend. Good to see you, John. Um, I wish I I I I wish I could organize it properly. I wish I could organize it properly. I bit off more than I can chew trying to do Dark Matter Monday, support of our friend Joe Malazzi, and I would love to see another season of Dark Matter, another 2 seasons of Dark Matter actually. Um, and by the way, I have watched a little bit. I have watched a little bit of the new Dark Matter show. It was totally different. It's intriguing, but the problem with the dark, I gotta say, man, the problem with some of these new shows is, and people complain this about HBO and Game of Thrones, and people complained about a lot of Netflix stuff. Man, it's all too freaking dark. It's all too dark. It's just too dark. Like, come on, guys. Get it feels all like a conspiracy. It all feels like a conspiracy to make people to have people have to darken the room and like pretend they're in a theater just to be able to see what's on the screen. So, John, thank you so much, my friend, for the Canadian $2. And people are loving your Dark Matter rewatch. I hope people are enjoying it, and I hope you're enjoying it. And we got to revisit that. We will revisit that, and I will figure out a way. I've just jumped off the deep end to do like a gazillion projects. So because we need to make money, so I will see. How do we fit in a Dark Matter Monday. I've been trying to do it for a while. I've been thinking about ways to do it that'll be easy. So I'll keep you posted. I'm not going to talk about season 4, episode 23. Oops, joke. That's funny. That's funny, Philip. That's funny. Watch it to be episode 23. Jeez, man. I listen. I mean, the Orville's different because the Orville. I was going to jump in to say something, but listen. But to be honest, um, I think they just make stuff way too expensive. Like production. Uh, Seth, you could get stuff done not in Hollywood, and I know what you guys are going to tell me. I know what you guys are going to tell me about filming out of, I know, but and he probably has like some benefit for doing it there, et cetera, et cetera. But man, there is no way there is, and I guarantee, I don't care what anybody says, I know a lot of stuff, and there is no way um, any of most of the Hollywood productions are cost what they really cost to make. You could get it done for a lot less in so many, and there's various options for getting them done for a lot less. The reason I'm saying that is because we should have 23 episodes. That's why I'm saying it. We should have 23 episodes, not just of the Orville, but a lot of stuff. We should have a lot of stuff. Um, of course, it's too dark. It's called Dark Matter. Yeah. Yes, Mr. Lullam. Thank you. Astute observation, my friend. Astute observation. Disney just abandoned 20th Century Fox, a lot of Burbank. So I know. I heard that. Yep, I heard that. I heard. Um, well, you know, um, we'll see. We'll see what happens. Um, where was I? Thanks for pointing that out, Mombi. And Philip is front face for Philip. Um, I hope our evil Vulcan friend um, has a bigger role, like a speaking role. I see Philip in a speaking role, season 4. Um, he's got a lot of potential. Felipe has a lot of potential, and most people don't know that Philip speaks Spanish too. Philip speaks English, so you make him a bilingual alien. um, I wish Seth on Star Trek. I wish Seth or Star Trek to have a ship named after the sloop the Blue Nose from Lunenburg, Nova Scotia, on Canada's dime. Wow, that would be. Listen, there's a lot of fraud and waste out there in taxation, right? With our so listen, that is not money. Listen, I got to be completely honest. Let's be completely honest here. There's a lot of baloney they spend money on, and spending it on the arts, the film arts. Why not? Why not? You know, on a grant. Um, we should be able. We should be able to. And of course, John's talking about Canada here, but I'm talking about in general terms. You know, in most Western countries, we should be able to like choose to what areas most of our uh, tax dollars go to. You know, if you're if you're an artsy fellow, you should be able to, donate it to the arts, or a good portion to the arts. And sí, señor, sí, señor. Um, and we should be able to decide where the taxes go. So let me throw out a Latchkuuum question to all you guys. I'm throwing a Latchkuuum question to all y'all. So, excuse me, I'm losing my voice with the allergies. Um, question out to all you guys. Throwing the Latchkuuum out to all you guys. What do you want to see? What would you like to see? And we've talked about this before, but you know what? Our channel, like lives and breathes on hypothetical. So this is what we're about. So hypothetical. So, uh, what do you want to see in season four? What do you want to see in season four? What do all of you in the chat want to see in season four? What do all you guys who are lurking want to see in season four? What do all you people all you friends who are watching on the replay, what do you want to see in season four? Put it in the comments. If the videos, if the live stream's over, put it in the comments. What do you want to see in season four? I want to see, and I've been saying this for a long time. I want to see pure exploration. I want to see a little bit of pure exploration, and I'm going to add, and I say that all the time. I'm also going to say that we should go to, and they have gone to planets that are like in 20th century time, right? But the whole disclosure issue, right? The whole disclosure issue, the disclosure issue in reality is huge, right? And I think the Orville is, contributing in in its way, in its own way to disclosure. But a planet that is going through the whole disclosure issue, like Earth is right now, I think that would be very interesting. I know we hit the what is it? Sorry, the planet you were on, Philip. Sargas four. Yep, the majority rules planet. Like they're they're in 20th century, 20th century, about 21st century, 20th century equivalent. And then there's the other planet. There's the zodiac planet, a planet where they discriminate people according to their zodiac sign, um, the constellation they were born in. So, like, yeah, we've had a couple planets, but I think a more direct storyline, like with within the whole disclosure process, right? Um, Enterprise, did Enterprise touch upon that? No, not really. I was thinking about Enterprise for some reason. Um, Sci-fi Mom says Bill Shatner as a villain. Isaac gets a real body. Anaya saved. Okay, all right. Bill Shatner as a villain. Bill Shatner as a villain would be interesting. Although he's such a beloved person. He's such a beloved figure. I really hope Seth is. I really hope Seth is at least tried to get William Shatner in some fashion. That would be, amazing. Avery Brooks is the dad of Marcus and Ty. Yeah, we've all said that, and that would be pretty cool. And or at the very least, like Sirach, being like an older, like a cousin or something, right? And guys, Avery Brooks, Sirach was telling us, Sirach told us here on Orville Nation, Sirach Lofton. He was, he played Avery Brooks. He played Avery's son on DS9. He basically told us that Avery was blacklisted for certain reasons, and um, for being difficult, for being a difficult actor. You know what? For one, as difficult as Avery, even if he was difficult, and I from what I understand, Avery was just about, you know, um, Avery was just about like sticking up for the little guy. Apparently, from what I heard on set, like the crew and stuff, and maybe, you know, maybe some people, maybe maybe he wanted to set an example, and he was very vocal about certain things, and sometimes when you want to set an example, you're extra vocal, right? So you might go overboard a little bit with stuff. But I'm talking here without any knowledge. This is just all the rumors that we hear about. Um, ideas are so excellent. Everybody's ideas are excellent, guys. Yeah. Thank you, John, for we're watching that episode of Majority Rules this Thursday for the Orville Watch and Sci-Fi. Oh, awesome. 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 Sci-Fi Mommy's doing a rewatch there. We also like episodes on the Retepsians, Yafet's race, and Lieutenant Dan. We definitely want stuff on Yafet's race, right? And Yafet's race, right? Now, Arg is not Yafet's race, but he's not Yafet's race. He's different. But I don't know. They're distant relatives, maybe, or something like that. I know it's overrated, but more hardcore nudity, or is that more of a Simpsons thing? Yeah, more hardcore nudity. There you go. That we can get. Oh, we're now. Oh no, under the Disney umbrella though. Yeah, but in an adult sci-fi show. Hey, Spidey, maple syrup, Spidey. Good to see you, my friend. I love your little logo there. Your little your icon. I mean, my lights are going on and off here. Sorry, guys. Hey, lovely Sherry. Good to see you. Thank you guys for popping in. And happy Easter. Yes, happy Easter to you too. And happy Easter, Spidey. And so, what else do you guys? What do you want to see? Is what we're asking for. Those of you guys are just coming in here, and we're people are sharing some great ideas. What do you want to see in season 4 of the Orville? And which brings me to my next point. Let's see what you guys say. Hey, Galadorn. Good to see you, Galadorn. Thank you for popping in here. Happy Easter. If you are celebrating it. Good to see you, Galadorn. I love Michael Ironside as relative of Matt Mercer Shatters. And oh, you gotta love Michael Ironside. Jeez. And I know I heard that he had been having some health issues at one point, but I think he's okay. He's better. Love to see Michael Ironside, right? And hello, Stony Girl. Good to see you, Stony Girl. Rockin' and rollin', as Arg says. Good to see you, Stony Girl. What does Stony Girl want to see in season 4 of the Orville? What do you guys want to see? What does Canadian Spider-Man want to see in Comic Relief Crusader did your logo. Okay, cool. Wow. What do you guys want to see? Stony Girl. I think we do need. I think we do need to see Shatner. Says Stony Girl. I think we do need to see Shatner. Okay. Excuse me, I'm trying not to sneeze. We do need to see Shatner. Okay. I think across the board, 99.9% of fans, even normie fans, would be like, "Oh, Captain Kirk on the Orville." Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot of normies over the last couple of years. A lot over the last year or so. Excuse me. A lot of normies have been starting to watch the Orville on Disney Plus, right, and Hulu. Happy 420. Happy 420, Stony Girl. Hey, Dave's Dimension. They are Dave, our favorite Ghostbuster. Our favorite Ghostbuster, Dave Dimension. That would be cool. Bring back Danson. Ted Danson. Yes, Admiral Ted Danson. Is he really dead? We didn't actually see him blow up. We saw his shuttle blow up, but we didn't see, I don't know. We'll know. By the way, here's another question for you. Here's another question for you guys. Is Charlie really dead? What do you guys think? Do you guys think that Charlie's really dead? I'm not so sure she is. I think it's like a possibility that she might not be dead. I'd be really happy just to see an official announcement right now. Yeah, I know. Lots of people want to see one. Yeah, Stony Girl. I know. Yeah. And Dr. Adega Outlaw in the house. Good to see my friend the doctor. Dr. Adega Outlaw, good to see you, my friend. Happy Easter to you. I hope you're doing well. We haven't talked in a while. I've been thinking a lot about you, my friend, and we need to catch up. I will reach out to you. It's so good to see our friend Dr. Adega Outlaw in here.
These are our newly arrived surgeons, Doctors Trowbridge and Greenbaum.
Doctor?
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 And doctor. Well, we miss anyone?
And that, of course, was for our favorite doctor, Dr. Omega. Dr. Omega. Dr. Omega is also a favorite doctor. Dr. Adega Outlaw. Dr. Omega is lurking. I know you're lurking, Dr. Omega. That subconsciously wanted to say hi to Dr. Omega there. WrestleMania, Lazy Sunday. Okay. Stony Girl says, I think Charlie is about as dead gets, but I do think it would be cool for the Kalon to build a Kalon replicate of her. Ooh, well, that's interesting. That's the first time. That's a very unique idea, Stony Girl. That is a very unique idea. That's interesting. Wow, very unique idea. Um, Out of respect for her, maybe in homage to her, maybe you think the Kalon might do that. Maybe Isaac. I don't think Charlie's coming back, says John DeMarco. And Maria, Reverend Shinzai, Tiantelli is in the house. Good to see you. Howdy do indeed, Maria. Good to see you. Whoops. Where'd I go? Okay. Yeah, that's very interesting. It's a very interesting idea. That's a very interesting idea of the Kalon putting together a artificial life form, a Kalon based on Charlie's personality. That's a very unique idea. I want to see new characters. Plus, I'd like to see Kelly either get her own ship or become an instructor at Union Point. Interesting. Okay. I've heard that before from a lot of people, and probably from Mambi actually too, about Kelly getting her own ship. Yeah, there has been a lot of rumors about that. Okay, I want to talk about rumors before I before we go on. Now, of course, we're getting back to this time period right now between seasons where the Orville fandom has a lot of patience. We're a different breed. The Orville fandom is a different breed. Let's just say that. But that being said, the non-hardcore Orville fans, there's a lot in that environment, especially with the YouTuber and creators, right? There's a lot of the Orville must be getting canceled, and God bless our friend Berta Prey, who passed away. He always used to say the same thing, but he's kind of just pulling my chain most of the time. I don't think he really believed it, but we do hear people. Hey, McEnany, good to see you, my friend. Happy Easter. Good to see McEnany in here, Big Mac. I do want to say that. Excuse me. This whole thing about Hulu being okay. Yeah, Hulu's about fed up with Seth, and they're about fed up with the Orville production, and they're like this close to canceling the Orville. That is such utter nonsense. In my opinion, and I speak without certainty in these matters, but I honestly I think it's just utter nonsense. And for people to make YouTube videos about that, and we're friend, and of course I'm not being non-friendly to anybody because people have to make content and stuff like that. But and it's reasonable for people who um it's reasonable for people who are not in our chat, for example, to uh to say, oh well, the Hulu must be getting fed up with this, but first of all, it's not a clear position of what of Seth's freedom and control, and um uh, it's not a clear picture of what Seth is able to do and able to leverage, right? And I actually think that Seth wanting to get certain things off his plate, excuse me, has a lot to do with once he focuses on the Orville, we're gonna Seth is gonna put all his attention there, 99% of his attention on the Orville, and and that's why we're gonna get a great season 4. Now, so again, the whole viewer, like, people are fed up with Seth, Hulu's fed up with Seth, Disney's fed up with Seth, and we're about to, and plus Seth is making stuff for NBC Universal and blah 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 blah, etc. So and so they must be on their last limb with Seth, right? So no, first of all, it's not again, it's not realistic. I don't think it's realistic of the leverage, the kind of leverage that Seth has. Um, and season 4, as we've all learned, and believe you me, a channel that's dedicated just to the Orville, mostly to the Orville, it understands it better than anybody. I'll tell you that right now. JP understands it too. The Orville will come out when the Orville comes out, and period. That's all. And it doesn't mean it's not coming out. It doesn't mean it's not coming out, and it's one of Seth's babies, and it's not going to disappear. The Orville ain't going anywhere. That's my humble opinion. And so a lot of the stuff that you're going to see, a lot of the stuff that you guys are going to see out there, and there's going to be more of it. I think there's going to be more of it, and I have seen more of it. Is just a lot of speculation and fanning the flames of people's fears that we're not going to get any more Orville, and fanning the flames of creating concern and getting clicks and stuff like that. And there might be some genuine. Some people who are less informed might have genuine thoughts that the Orville might be in trouble. Not at all. I don't think so at all. And I'm not greatly informed either. But I will say this. I always said this, and people criticize other channels for saying too much and sharing too much, but I hear a lot of stuff that I don't say. Lots of stuff. And I have thought at times, like, oh, I could start playing the speculation game, and just dedicate myself to entertainment and stuff. But no, it's boring. I think I'd bore myself. Since Adrian is going to be on Dr. Odyssey, excuse me. Since Adrienne is going to be on Dr. Odyssey, I'd love to see her move to possible spinoff after the other show is done. Okay. I think she was just on that one episode, Mombi. It says Stony Girl. I've heard through the grapevine that when the lady from the Hamilton goes to medical school, she will take her place. Oh, okay, interesting. Interesting. Hey, my friend LDG, good to see you. Oh, Mr. Lindell's recovering from surgery. Thank you, LDG. Thank you for sharing that. And I know that Mr. Lindell's been through a lot. Guys, let's put in some hearts. Put in some hearts in the chat for put in some hearts in the chat for Mr. Lindell. Put in some hearts in the chat for Mr. Lindell, guys. Let's show some love and send intentions. Intentions can be very powerful if we all focus on, especially in groups of people who care about each other. Let's all send focus, guys. Let's focus and send Mr. Lindell good intentions for recovery. Thank you, LDG. Thank you, my friend, for. He is one of my friends who's always lurking. I know you're there. I know lurking. What do you think the L stands for? Lurker DG. Lurker DG. Good. Thank you for letting us know. I hope you feel better too, John. Send John some energy too, guys. Dealing with chest pneumonia. Oh, well, you got to take care of that pneumonia. I mean, you got to take good care of yourself, my friend. Take good care of yourself with pneumonia. You'll get through it, but you got to take good care of yourself. I can see where Hulu would be getting frustrated. I'm getting frustrated. I say let it go to Universal. And listen, if they don't want it, I think Seth can take it to wherever he wants, to be honest. So I don't think so Stony Girl might be right that they might be better off. They're going to be better off at Hulu, but they might be better off. Although Seth is running, he's responsible for a lot of content creation at Universal, but I don't think Seth can get canceled. This is the big listen. When I see these videos that are popping up about the Orville's going to get canceled, blah 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 blah. The problem is you guys don't like the guys making the videos. The guys making the videos don't realize that I don't think Seth can get canceled. I don't think he can get canceled. Like he's not going to get canceled. He's not going to get canceled. Seth could. He's not going to get canceled. He's not. I was going to give a hypothetical, but he's not. He's not going to get canceled. He'll continue in some form, fashion, or some other network or whatever. So I do understand Stony Girl's concerns though about place like traditional networks, right? Traditional networks. I see what she's saying there about traditional networks. I only hope Netflix or Apple does not buy it. I don't know, man. I really like Apple TV. I really do like Apple TV. I really like the stuff they do. But I think Seth is going to be successful wherever he goes. Wherever he is, wherever he hangs his hat, he's going to be successful. This is why some of those channels making the videos out there, they're not thinking stuff through. They're not thinking stuff through about Seth's leverage potential. And Seth is a giant. Let's be honest, guys. He's become a giant in creator. I've been working at an NBC affiliate too long to have that faith they're likely to make it the Orville or Chicago Orville. That's true. That's true. Smokey and the Bandit. Man, I've been thinking a lot about Smokey and the Bandit the last several months, to be honest. Like some like telepathy going on there with Seth. Guys, thank you for all those hearts and for Mr. Lindell and also for John who's going through his John Burns who's going through. Thank you, John. Who's going through his pneumonia recovery. Resident Hell, yeah, is a much smaller budget. See, when you see, okay, when now he can get canceled, but if he really really wants to, I think if he really really wants to, I think there's ways around it. Is what I'm trying to say. Stony. Yeah, he can get canceled, but he can get canceled, but I think there's ways around it if he really wants to, you know, if he really wants to continue. Uh, Accepting the dollars for Universal when other studios said no to Ted, Universal said bring it on. Ted is their biggest moneymaker. Stony Girl. It's the number one show on Peacock. Is it the number one show on Peacock? Wow. Thank you for sharing that, Stony Girl. Apple TV costs too much for the content they do have. This is Captain Fandom Nerd. Excuse me, guys. I'm trying not to. But it's also a good fit for their audience, and I don't know if the Orville is. The interesting thing is that if the Orville goes on a different kind of network, I think it'll just attract new fans. To be honest, I think that's what would happen. Revenge of the Nerd series to Revenge of the Nerd series, really. Thank you, Maria, for all those hearts. Reverend Shinzai. She's Shinzaiing her hearts all over the place. Hey, Donnie Don. Good to see you, Donnie Don. Happy Easter. Hope everyone is well despite the passing of game show host. Wink Martindale. Really? How old was he? Oh, that's too bad. How old was he, Donnie Don? And all these idiots holding back the med beds. We could have some of these people live a couple more decades with us. You guys know what I'm talking about. The med beds, like they have in sick bay. They have those technology tucked away until everything gets disclosed. I worked for the CBS Fox affiliate. I worked for the CBS Fox affiliate, so I know about Family Guy getting canned on American Dad. I mean, American Dad is coming back to Fox soon. Yeah, it's crazy that American Dad is coming back. I can't wait for the swag. I like American Dad. He was 93. Oh, wow, he's 93, huh? Wow. Fox send the best swag. I loved F. Murray Abraham on the Orville. I loved, by the way, F. Murray Abraham on Mythic Quest too on Apple. Mythic Quest started out really strong, and I really enjoyed it. And then they had the little, you know, obviously, well, they had the COVID season, which affected them somewhat, and it felt like they're getting back on track. I really enjoyed F. Murray Abraham on Mythic Quest. Oh, Donnie did too, huh? Bill Shatner is 94. Yeah, but he's doing a convention soon too. He's doing one a couple months, I think. Oh, these kids, they give us colds. Well, my friends, I'm going to wrap this up in about 10 minutes because I can feel I'm about to lose my voice. So I'm going to throw out a question to you guys. Latchkuuum question. Final Latchkuuum question to you guys. if we have a character focused episode coming up in season 4, um, and we will, of course, but who would you like to see? Who would you like to? What character on the Orville would you like to see an episode focused on in particular? What episode would you? What character would you like to see an episode focused on in season 4? What do you guys think? I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna start it off. I'm gonna go with this gentleman right here. I'm gonna go with Yaphet. Where's my? I'm gonna go with Yaphet. Seth, when are we getting these? I mean, Andy made this for us, right? Andy Masterson. He's an artist. When can we when can we go ahead and get our light up Yaphets? um, what do you guys think? I want to see a Yaphet focused episode with Yaphet Planet and Yaphet's brother. And I don't know. I mean, to be honest, I think it would be really nice. Um, and I think it would probably be really nice for Norm's family to see Yaphet live on. So I think it'd be really nice to see Yaphet live on, and they can totally do it. They can absolutely do it. There's so that's my 2 cents. Let's see what you guys are saying. Um, Stony Girl. Stony Girl says John Lamar or Tala. Ah, John Lamar or Tala. Hmm. Good choice. Good choice. Um, yeah, yeah. I'm processing. I'm processing what some of those might look like. Hey, Dark Helmet. Happy Easter. If you're celebrating it, good to see you, my friend. Good to see you, Dark Helmet. Maybe Ed. Yeah. Well, I listen. That's a good point. I definitely think that I think that Seth was very selfless in the writing for season 3, and I do think we need a little more Ed, just a little bit more Ed, a little bit more Ed in season 4 for sure. Um, I love my Yaphet too, says Dark Helmet. Yes, rest in peace, Norm. Oh yes, rest in peace, Norm. Rest in peace. Oh, Norm. Admiral Halsey, good character. Absolutely. You know what? That's um I like that idea, John. I really like that idea. Absolutely. Admiral Halsey. Absolutely. Absolutely. Tala and Yaphet, says Maria. Yes. Yes. Okay, so there's agreement on Tala there. Tala. Taya or Taya as a Spanish people would say. Um Thank you, Dark Helmet. Um I like that idea, John DeMarco, says Stony Girl. Yeah, it's a good idea. I'm seeing it. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. Um, let's see. Any other ideas, guys? Let's play a little couple Orville clips here. By look, I haven't showed this in a while. Look at what Elise gave us at one point, and hopefully she's Phoenix Games is further in development. Hopefully they're further in development. That was very cool. They're a Minecraft-like game of very cool. Hey, Nate. Good to see you. Good to see you, Nate. Yes, my brother from another mother. Good to see you, my friend. Um, I know it doesn't look cool. Looks really cool. I thought it was really cool. It was an honor to have Elise and Phoenix Development do that. See what's up with that. Oh, let's see. Let's get a couple of clips in here. So I heard that Captain Kirk is doing a convention, right? That's what I said about a few minutes ago. I think he's doing one in a couple of months.
What the hell you doing walking around dressed like Star Wars?
It's Comic-Con, you idiot. We're going to the Javits Center.
Well, you're the idiots because you three guys would never be walking together.
Yeah, you're his boss, and you two guys are enemies.
Yeah, bite me, Captain Kirk.
Hey,
Whoa,
Mo,
whoa,
come
whoa,
on.
whoa,
No, that's Star Trek.
Yeah, that's two different franchises.
Yeah, sorry, guys. She doesn't know.
Nah, it's okay. I'm sorry you have to deal with that.
Yeah, I know, right? Poor guy. Got to deal with that. Jeez. Oh, Oklahoma City end of May. Is that where that's where he's going? Is that where Captain Kirk is going? Bite me. All right. I'd love to meet Captain Kirk. I've never met him before. Hopefully Seth will have him in season 4. Hopefully we'll have him in season 4. And let's see, a couple more clips to a couple more clips. Let's see. Well, a couple more clips to see. Let's see. A couple more clips.
Get on with it now there, Mr. Page.
There you are. There you are. I didn't even think you were home. I didn't think you were home. I didn't even think you were home. All right. Let's see. Usually not today. Actually, people are actually. It's funny. Nobody's asked about ARG today. Nobody's asked about you today, ARG. They're getting too used to you being out and about on your walkabout there. So hey, you better get your ass in here and stream someday. I'm letting you stream. Remember, I let you stream. So let's see, a couple more clips in here.
Group leader to all pilots. Time to fly. Acknowledged. It's about time we give these things a real shakedown.
Oh, you're hoping to get to meet him. That's fantastic. Wow. That's very exciting. And I hope you do. I hope you do, Mombi. She's not returning. I'm not so sure about that. I'm not so sure. Why do you say that? Why do you say that, Nate? Because she was in the other show? I miss my native Oklahoma City. Why do you say that, Nate? I'm not so sure. Okay, couple more clips. And speaking about Charlie.
I'm here, Amanda.
Hey, if Charlie's body hasn't been dismembered, this is sci-fi, guys. This is sci-fi. This is sci-fi. Anything's possible. Anything's possible, right? She could be back. Who knows? Who knows? She could be back. Like these guys.
You're the best! We're the beautiful! We're the only Ghostbusters! We're back! Who you gonna call?
She could be back, just like they're back every once in a while. Hey, Doc Civil, good to see you, Doc Civil. Happy Easter to you if you're celebrating it. Working on Easter. Oh, working on Easter. Okay. Well, I hope it goes easy on your work on Easter. No human can survive that. I hope Sophia Wiley, whom I love as Buffy Driscoll and Andy Mack, and as Gina Porter in High School Musical series would be cast as Charlie's replacement. Oh, interesting. Wow, that's a Well, that's a unique suggestion. That's a unique suggestion. Awesome. Thank you, Donnie. Thank you for suggesting that. Donnie Don. Wonderful ideas. Donnie Don has wonderful ideas. She's tiny bits of particles, not even fully atoms. Stony Girl says she's dead. She's dead. She's dead, Jim. She's dead. There is a visionary poet I've recently come to cherish. Oh boy. What? With power and dignity, she boldly cried out so that all the cosmos would know of her suffering working 9 to 5. Oh, that's funny. That's funny, John. Yeah, she's dead, Jim. Oh, you guys are funny. All right, a couple more clips and we're out of here. Let's see. A little bit. We need a little bit more Ed. We need a little bit more Ed. We need Seth, if you're out there, we need a little more Ed in season 4.
Oh my God.
Captain, what can I do for you?
Guys, what the hell is this?
Our quarters.
Where's Topa?
He has not yet returned from school.
Okay, look, I don't know what's going on here, but we are all going to sickbay right now.
For what reason?
For what reason, indeed. All right, guys. Dolly's been, by the way, again, our prayers are with Dolly and her family for passing of her husband, but it looks like she's been keeping busy. She's been very busy, actually. So in honor of Dolly, this clip in honor of Dolly.
By the gods! Oh, come on, don't you bow to me. I'm not all that. I'm not even sure I'm all there.
You are all there indeed, dear young lady. Doc Sybil, I think it's pretty clear that we'll get this. What we'll get is Orville the Next Generation. Well, you know, there's a lot of young people now, huh? There's a lot of young people coming up in the ranks for sure. Guys, check out Donnie's latest YouTube video. Guys, make sure you're using your wrenches before we sign off here. Put in your whatever activities you got coming up, whatever videos you popped up, your channel, your Instagram. I don't even care. Put in your OnlyFans if you want. Prayers for my nephew, 8 years old, has I'm sorry. Hey, Ruben, good to see you, Ruben. I'm so sorry, guys. Put in guys. Let's put in put in hearts for Ruben's nephew, and God willing, he's going to be. God willing, he's going to recover. Put in some hearts in there, guys. Put in some hearts for. Why is it not letting me put in hearts? Let's see. It will let me now. Guys, put in some hearts there for Ruben and his nephew. What? And thank you for sharing, Ruben, because we're happy to send love. Listen, guys, there's a lot of love in this room. There's a lot of love lurking. There's a lot of love in the chat. There's a lot of love people watching the replay. There's a lot of love in our community. So, if you guys ever want to share something like that, share, common prayer for somebody, absolutely, please do, always, and make sure you guys for Gabriel. So we're sending lots of love. Guys. Sending lots of love to Gabriel Haynes. And lots of love to Gabriel and to all his family. Thank you, Ruben, for sharing that. Guys, Stony Girl's YouTube channel. And by the way, let me just clarify it. Lots of love and good intentions. Lots of love and good intentions for Gabriel getting well. Getting well and living a long, healthy life and recovering as soon as possible. As soon as possible. Let's send that intention, guys. Not just love, but love for recovery. Love for recovery as well. Um, Stony Girl, thank you for all those hearts. Nate, you might be streaming again soon. Jeez, well, that's a I got that almost deserves a breaking news. Breaking news stream there by its on its own with like. Let's see, where is it? Hold on. Hold on. Um, deserves its own crawl there. It deserves its own crawl. Oh, I didn't do a crawl. I thought I did a banner. I'm sorry. I meant to do the crawl. Okay. Well, it deserves breaking news updates. And guys, thank you again for all the hearts. And yes, cancer is a bitch, but we're all gonna beat cancer someday. We're all gonna beat it as a society. We're gonna beat it. We're gonna beat it now. We're gonna starting with Ruben. Cryptic Charm, good to see you, my friend. Good to see you, my friend. Feels so good to see you, Cryptic. Love to see my friend Cryptic. Awesome to see you, my friend. Yeah, please do, guys. Just found out yesterday he will need a bone marrow transplant. Fundraiser will be starting soon. Okay. Well, feel free to let me know, Ruben. Okay. Feel free to let me know. I'm so sorry about nephew. Okay. All right, guys. Let's see. One more clip, and we got to go. And don't forget, Bridges. This news just in. Not even Fox or CNN or Bloomberg or whoever. Like nobody's got this news, guys. Captain Fandom Nerd is returning to streaming. You heard it here exclusively on Orville Nation. Hey, CJH. My mic is different. Yeah, this mic sucks. That's what's different. It's my backup. Yes. There's all those issues. Listen, I'm going to say this in a Star Trek future, and we're going to get that Star Trek future at some point, and hopefully it's going to be sooner than later. In a Star Trek future, healthcare is not a political issue. Healthcare should not be a political issue. And this is from somebody, I don't usually say this, right? But it's somebody, let's just say on the conservative side, right? Healthcare should not be an issue. There should not be a human being. And maybe this is the doctor, the healthcare worker in me, but there should not be a human being denied medical attention in a society. Listen, there was a time, think about it. If you guys think this is a political issue, it's not a political issue. And I'll tell you why. There was a time before when clean drinking water or not having clean drinking water, and we're having these problems now, and we're having contaminated drinking water, but like visibly not clear, like visibly unclean drinking water was common, right? And that has, I mean, visibly not clear drinking water has pretty much gone away, I would think, in the Western world. At least it's not common. And that is just because we have advanced, society has advanced to a certain place where we think that, yeah, oh, dude, we need, yeah, clean drinking water should be basic, right? And healthcare. Healthcare needs to be, um, you know, when you've worked in hospitals for so long and you see like, you see people falling through the cracks. No, no, human beings should not be falling through the cracks. We can do better. And it doesn't mean we adopt a, doesn't mean we adopt any political stance. And again, I'm not a liberal on this. This is a societal advancement issue. Um, the first episode of the Orville should be Adonai rescue mission to save his daughter. That'd be interesting. That'd be interesting. It'd be interesting. Thank you, John, for popping in here, man. It's good to see you. And John, I know John John was with us like every day. We did Dark Matter with Joe Malazzi. I remember that. Thank you for popping in here, my friend. Good to see you. Good to see you, my friend. Yeah, Canada, it's not an issue. Totally. Also, I want Mallory's family from the past. Malloy's family. Very timey-wimey, and Malloy was no idea who the hell they are, and the little Ed is calling him daddy. Over 80% of Americans believe in universal health care. I think it's a matter of time. So there was a Voyager episode that covered this cryptic term. Yeah, sounds familiar. That sounds familiar. JRC, good to see you, my friend. Yes, happy Easter, my friend. Happy Resurrection. And for all those who are celebrating today, happy Easter. Good to see you, JRC. And I was live streaming before. Did a comedy bit. You did a comedy bit. Put the link in there, CJH. Put a link so people can go check it out. All right, a couple more clips and we're out of here. Hope everybody's having a great day. Having a great Easter today.
This is a good day.
It is a good day.
You guys have noticed that the audio is not coming on at the very beginning of my clips. There's a reason for that. It's my backups. It's my backups. They're causing the issue. All right.
We're about to enter unexplored space. I know you're all just as excited as I am, so let's give this everything we got, and may the Force be with you.
And may the Force be with you guys today and for the rest of the week. And heck, the rest of the month, the rest of the year. All right, let's see. Problem with universal healthcare in America is everybody wants to be a doctor. Wants a doctor to be rich. There are other countries where doctors actually still make a good living with universal healthcare. The doctors can, when you have, and when I say, by the way, when I say universal healthcare, I didn't actually say universal healthcare, but when we're talking about the concept of universal healthcare, it means that there is a backup system for to make sure that nobody falls through the cracks, and the public system should also be, and it works very well in some countries. The public system and the private system complement each other, and you have a choice to go to the private or the public. But for some reason, if somebody cannot get the private, they should have some kind of backup care. And there you go. There's the link to CJH. Make sure you guys check that out. Make sure you're subbing. Now entering the glory hall. I think that was common in our generation, but the generation is like that. Okay. You send me a DM, and I think, okay, I will check that out. I will check that out, my friend. I will check that out. Hold on, should I check it out right now? I am about to sign off. I'm going to check out JRC's. Oh yes, I love that. Oh, that's pretty cool. Wow, that's pretty cool. Are you going to use that on your channel, JRC? Thank you. Thank you. Are you gonna that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool, JRC. Thank you for sending that, my friend. And let's see. I don't want to end the stream. I don't want to. I usually go for longer. I don't want to end the stream, but let's see. We got to go. Shoot, we got to go soon. So we got to leave, and we got
If so powerful you are, why leave?
Master Yoda. Well, we're gonna have to leave at some point because I got to end the stream. Thank you for assuming I'm that powerful. I'm not that powerful, to be honest, but okay. One of my favorites. You guys know this is one of my favorites. This is a soft spot. I got a soft spot for this clip here. You guys know I do.
Everyone, just stay calm. If we do what he says, he won't hurt anyone.
What do you want?
Which one of you is Bortus?
I am Bortus.
I want you to eat my weapon.
What?
Oh man!
God,
Your faces
that
were
was
freaking
great.
priceless.
Dude, that clip is priceless. I love that clip. You will once completed. Okay, Jersey, I love that clip. I know, Cryptic, and it's so good to see you. A couple more minutes. All right. Yeah, I love that clip. Hail Avis, he tries harder. Yes, exactly. Dark Helmet knows what's going on. Yeah. Let's see. I still have to add all those other clips. I still have to add all those other clips. Well, this is another good one too. This is a short one, but
Hi, Isaac.
I wish to become intimate with you. If you are unoccupied, may we go on a date, followed by sexual conjugation?
Pretty good. How are you?
pretty good. How are you? You notice in the orbital they never say space gun. They always say gun. They always say weapon. That's true. That's true. Okay. I have to conserve what's left of my voice for work tomorrow. As Bryce's Sports was going to do it. Yeah, I know, right? He was going to do it. If you don't say praise Avis, it will hurt. If you don't praise Avis, it will hurt. That's funny, JRC. Quote. That's the quote of the day, right there. That's the quote of the day. If you don't praise Avis, it will hurt. There you go. I swear in the next series, something is going to happen to Clyden, and his female organs are going to reassert themselves. You think so? You think so? That's possible? It may be. That's funny. All right, we're gonna have to wrap up soon.
Get on with it now, there, Mr. Page.
Oh, I'm getting on with it, but I mean, Cryptic just got here, and and a few people else just got here, and I just wanted to I want to do a longer stream today. I didn't want to. I know you're waiting for me. I don't know what the hell you want. He wants me to help him with something. He wants me to help him with something. How many is he's on the next series? That'd be interesting. And of course, when our friend Cryptic, who is on the other side of the pond, is when she means series, of course, she means season to all you people on the other side of the pond. It would be fun to see chat and drag. Probably look better in a dress than me. All right, guys. We are going to call it a night, and I want to thank everybody for being here. It's wonderful to see all you friends in here, and wonderful to see everybody in here. I want to thank everyone for being in here. I want to thank Cryptic and Stony Girl and Dark Helmet and John Burns. Thanks for that super chat, John. JRC 99. Nate. Good to see Nate. Let's see. It's good to see Mombi in here. Good to see CJH. Go ahead and give him a sub and check out his video. Dark Helmet. I'm repeating myself because I don't want to miss anybody. Good to see Dark Helmet. And Maria was in here. Sante Donnie was in here. Ruben was in here. Guys, keep tonight when you go to bed, you say your prayers. Think about say another prayer for Ruben's nephew there. Sente Danidon and Philip, Evil Vulcan friend Philip was in here, and the Dr. Adego is in here. Captain Fandom Nerd is in here, and he's going to start streaming again. John DeMarco, and of course Ruben, and Doc Civil, and our friend Larlon was in here, and let's see. There you go. Maria's in here. John Burns. All right, that's about as far back as I can go, guys. So, and everybody else who's in here, thank you, Frez, thank you for joining us, and John Beagledad, of course, John Beagledad. Thank you for everybody who is watching us in the replay, and make sure you guys are using your wrenches before we sign off. Galador, thank you, Galador, for being in here, and everybody. And anybody I missed is unintentional. So lots of love to everybody, guys. Thank you. And I want you guys to have a wonderful, wonderful start to your week. Have a wonderful, wonderful start to your week. Many blessings. Make it a great day tomorrow. Make it a great week. Make it a great month. Let's make this planet a great planet, a better planet. We can do it. You can do it. We can all do it together. All right. And Nate, I don't think so. I don't think he's. I don't see Kelly being recast. That's my answer to the question. On whatever you guys want to answer to Nate about that question. And for all those of you guys who are still here, yes, there's one more clip. All right, let's throw another one out to Dolly. Special one out to Dolly, and this is a little bit like this is a little bit along the lines of what JRC was showing me.
Set course for Earth.
And try to be the one to make a difference. Try to put your fear and doubt aside. And try to make the most of every moment. 'Cause if you never try, you never will. So try each day to try a little harder. And if you fall, get up and try again.
And I don't know why I said goodbye to Cryptic. So goodbye, Cryptic. Have a great night. Happy Easter. And if you guys fall, get up and try again. Later.